Oh, hey, where'd you come from? Alright, well, welcome back to the Night Painter. Just thought I would catch you guys up on this giant painting I'm working on of green conures, or we call them parrots too. So let me show you what I got going on and how I got to these feathers. So, here's kind of a raw spot right in here, this area. I used olive green. One second. Olive green. I'm going to round it with some ivory black and kind of just blended it all together. Made some little spots so it looks kind of spotty. I'll go back and show you how I texture those feathers in a minute too. So then the second step after this is, if you go over to here and look at this, this was the same way. This color I made, hold on a second, made that color with olive green and Hansa yellow medium. Then, so I'm going to right down the middle on each one of those big lumps I showed you that are similar to these. And from the edges in, with this green that I made. And then the second step was, if you look over here, you can see I've done all of these. Went back in the centers with olive green. And there's a couple on the side just so you can see it better. I'll show you how I did that. After that's all dry, I'll be coming back in a day or two and shadowing around each feather to give it that dimension, so a little bit more realistic. Then we'll get into the chicks later too. But right now, I just wanted to show you the approach I had to the feathers and how that was going. Let's go back and focus up on the head here, because this is where I was at right now. So I'm still using the olive green, just straight olive green, not mixing it with anything. I just thinned it down with a little paint thinner so I can get some better thin lines with it. I'm just going to come back and do like some rows along his face all the way up into here with the olive green. I'm kind of going as if I was doing hair, I would actually be going down to give it a sharp point in the end. But to try to make it look feathery, I'm going the opposite direction, where I'm pulling so it's feathery up. Just like so. Olive green. I don't have a lot of experience with green because I do so many blue paintings, which I'll be doing one of those soon. Something scary probably. I saw this on a video of a mother parrot protecting her chicks from the rain. Just thought it was awesome. And I do like to occasionally paint some birds, so that's where I got that subject from. That's how this started, so I don't know if you can see that. Let me give you a little zoom in, maybe you can see those little lines better. Then I'll come back with a different green and kind of go in between them all too. Which I am using for that, a radiant green. And we're going to get something like this is going to happen. Are you even ready for this? Watch this. Radiant green. I'm just going right over, mixing it right into the olive green. Some little highlights in there. Cool thing is, if you got too much of this green, it's too bright for you, you can just hit it with the olive green, because the olive green is very strong. So we'll block some of this out. Just like that, just like that. If you make it this far in the video, leave me a comment, give me a like, just so I know that people are lasting this long. This is kind of new to me. I'm trying to grow on this YouTube thing with some little paint tutorials. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. I definitely got plenty of stories to tell. I'm going to keep this one kind of short. Trying different techniques out, so I made a short video to get people to watch that, and then maybe lead them to this one that's a little bit longer. That one's like a minute long. So again, I'm experimenting with this stuff, so I'm doing miniature painting and oil painting, so those are like my favorite things to paint. See how I'm going back over some of that bright radiant green I just put in with the olive green. It's dulling it down just nice. Get those little furry feathers looking in there. With radiant green. As I get closer to the eye, I'll be making them a little bit shorter. I'm definitely no expert painting feathers or anything, but did a few birds, and this is kind of the technique I got to achieve what I'm going for anyway. Again, I'm not much of a realistic guy, so but we just hope it looks cool. That's the goal, right? It needs to look cool, especially since this thing is 4 feet tall, so no excuses. You have plenty of room to mess around. Just got to get in there and do it. Back you up again a little bit. A little farther. Check it out. So anyway, once I come back in with some black, I'm going to go around. I'll do some little details in there with black so you can tell that they're separate little rows. You can kind of see how I broke it up a little bit in here with the black, so I'll be doing the same thing around some of these feathers and coming back in the face. Still working on that. When I work on that beak, I'll check in with you. It's probably going to be red. Pretty sure most mothers, after doing some research, they got like a black and reddish. Some of them got like a peach color. Yeah, they're all weird, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's how I like to paint the feathers when I'm painting parrots. Have a good night.